Hi, so I did an assessment for Key Math. So this is about the math test. There are 10 subtests with three general content areas, which are basic concepts, operations, and applications. Most problems are done mentally, except for addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, which are done on paper. This test helps to monitor progress over time to see where the student is at in math. This test covers math from kindergarten to ninth grade. I administered it to a student named Carly. This was administered at my house on November 2nd, 2021. Carly is a third grader at Canfield, and she is a female. She is also born on January 24th, 2013, and she has no diagnosis. So I have known her for a few years from babysitting her, and I know that she always tries her best. She's also participated in some of my other assignments with me before as well. So while observing her, I noticed that she was not super confident with math. Her attention was great though, out of 4, and she was very conscientious out of 4 as well, and her effort was excellent too. So this is an example of the scoring. So I found the ceiling item, which was found by finding after 4 times that she answered questions incorrectly. And then I subtracted her amount of errors total to find the raw score. So this is her raw score for addition and subtraction and multiplication and division. So these are the results from her evaluation. So as you'll see, her lowest scores are in addition and subtraction with a raw score of 12 and multiplication and division with a raw score of 14. And then her highest score was in measurement with a raw score of 22. So this shows her results in a graph. So as you can see, most of her results fall below average and well below average. So for below average, that would be numeration and measurement because those were her highest scores. And then all of the other categories fall well below average. And like I said, her lowest scores are in addition and subtraction and multiplication and division. So these are her results from her evaluation as well. So these just show her scale scores to show where she was well below average and where she was just below average. This also shows her results. So it shows the total from the first 5 subtests at an 87. The 3 subtests after that, she scores a 33. And the last 2, she scores a 25. So her lowest there is in applications. So her strengths include being a hard worker and being very focused, especially throughout this test. And her weaknesses, like I said, include multiplication and division and addition and subtraction. So to help her, I plan to try different strategies to work on addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For example, I will use pictures to show groups in multiplication. I will skip count to help her find out how to multiply. I will also use manipulatives to help her with 2-digit standard algorithm with addition and subtraction. And I will also work out problems on the board with her and teach her regrouping for addition and subtraction. So after trying all of these strategies, I will see which way Carly learns best to help her complete the 2-digit addition and subtraction problems. And my goal for her is to learn her multiplication facts with 5s and 10s before we start on division. So these are my goals for Carly. So by the last day of the second quarter, Carly will correctly answer at least 7 out of 10 2-digit standard algorithm problems in 3 out of 4 trials. So this means that she will answer 7 out of 10 questions correctly, and it will be done on paper. And for example, it would be 17 plus 23 or 23 minus 17. So this gives her a fair chance, and it will be done 4 times. So she just has to get this score 3 times. My other goal for her is by the last day of the second quarter, she will correctly answer at least 17 out of 20 multiplication problems over multiplication with 5s and 10s in 3 out of 4 trials. So this means that she has to score this 3 out of 4 times, and it will be over multiplication problems times 5 and times 10.